What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Hit the bell icon button, subscribe button. Won't miss another video, man. And just talking about one of the things the Detroit Lions are lacking in a short video. In free agency, they lack speed. The Lions lack speed. They lack speed. They haven't addressed the speed issue with this team yet. And hopefully in the draft, they address speed, because we got Davis on the defensive middle linebacker, that's super fast. Walker got good speed. Diggs got good speed. Slay got good speed. Outside of them, really amongst our starters, Jones, if we in base formation, he ain't fast. Devin Kennard ain't twitchy fast. And amongst our D linemen, Trey Flowers, Robinson, Hand is fast for defensive tackle, adequate for an end, but we're missing speed. At the receiver position, Jones can still run. Galladay can run for a big fella. Powell is explosive. Amendola is not that fast. He's quicker than fast. And outside of that, outside of the receivers, it's no explosion there. I'm not worried about the offensive line. Our tight end, we don't have speed there. The running back position, we lacking speed there. We lacking the game manager. A game breaker. And we lacking some deep ball receiver once again. Even Brandon Powell is really quick and fast, but he's a smaller variety guy. He can get down deep, but he's more of a guy that work the middle of the field. We missing that Deshaun Jackson, John Brown element, a guy that can catch it 2 yards and take it 60, a guy that can stretch it 60 yards, a Tyreek Hill type of guy, weapon. May it be a receiver, may it be a hybrid running back, a receiver, or just running back in general. They are missing a game breaker offensively, a guy that can take it a cut from a 2-yard, 5-yard hitch and take it to the house, take a slant to the house. They don't have it. And Bob Quinn hasn't addressed the speed yet in this offseason. And I want you guys to remember, you need to be a fast, physical football team. It's hard to be fast and physical, fast and big and imposing. That's tough to get. But when you can get fast, physical, you get a fast and physical football team, it's great. And I got a guy that can help them amongst the defensive line with some speed as well, and his athletic ability, which I'll talk about him in the draft spotlight next. But Bob Quinn has not addressed the speed issue with the Detroit Lions. That's one of the reasons that it's harder on Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford isn't a methodical quarterback that can drop 3, 5, 7-step drop back, get the ball out of his hand, and make stuff happen. He's a glorified game manager. He's a gunslinger that won't win much if you let him go out there and sling it around 6, 7, 8 times around there. It ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen. He needs an offensive system that he can play around, hand the ball off. He needs playmakers that can go 0 to 100. We need game breaker, explosive plays, and Bob Quinn has yet to address that. We need a Javi Best game breaker. We need a Deshaun Jackson type of game breaker on the offensive side. We need 2 of them. Defensive backfield, I think the Lions got some defensive athletes, I do. I think Davis is a freak athlete at middle linebacker, but he can't tackle. He's not a football player. He can't cover. He can't tackle. Missed too many tackles. Not say he can't tackle. You missed too many tackles. You don't have a freak coming off the edge with a lot of speed. You don't have a pass rusher at the second level with a ton of speed. You have a missed one Diggs. You have a great athlete in Walker and Slay, and some great DBs out there. Other DBs, Coleman and a few other guys, but you don't have speed. And you need playmakers, guys that turn the ball over, guys that get pick sixes, guys that on offense that can just take it to the house again, even give a moment. And that makes Stafford's job harder when you got to drop back and even throw a 40, 50-yard bomb to Jones, or a 40, 50-yard bomb to Galladay, or you got to chip and dip your way down the field, just think and dunk your way down the field all the time. When you ain't got a guy you can hand the ball off, he goes 60, 70. Kerryon, he got decent speed, but I'm talking about a guy that go bam, explosive, joystick, Tyreek Hill, Deshaun Jackson, guys like that are just explosive and game breakers, and I believe that's what the Lions are missing. But let me know what you guys think about it. It can't be addressed in the draft. Darrell Henderson is a guy I'll be talking about for Memphis in the upcoming draft spotlight. I might drop a draft spotlight right now. Maybe I'll drop 2, but it's Mercy Sports Talk. Your boy CJ Goodfella. Appreciate everybody for showing the love and support to the channel. May not always agree, but try to keep as respectful as possible, and I try to get that back on to you. But appreciate it. If you want to check on the channel out for more sports talk, Goodfella Sports TV, and music and entertainment. But it's your boy CJ Goodfella, Mercy Sports Talk. One time for the one time. We gone.